Okay, y'all, so we are trying something totally different today. We are doing this reading out of doors, and these cards are brand new. I love them. They're PVC, they're waterproof, perfect for the beach. They are very slippery. So I do have my microphone in one hand and my fucking cards in the other, but we're just going to see what messages want to come up for you guys today. So let's bear with me as Okay, so we have the Five of Swords. Now, what this is telling me is that there's a situation that you've maybe been lying to yourself about. There's some situation that I feel like there's some sort of thing that you're maybe in denial about, or that you're hiding from someone, or something that you're hiding from someone. So let's see. Oh my word. Oh my word. Okay. So yeah, there's definitely something that you're hiding here. There might be hidden feelings going on with the High Priestess and the Five of Swords. So again, this could be, I feel like maybe for some of you, another card slipped out. We're gonna like look at it. But I'm sensing here that some of you might be in denial of your feelings about a situation or about a situation itself. So this could be a person, and you might have been denying your feelings for them, or you're kind of unsure of how to proceed. So look at this. Now we have the Ace of Pentacles. Now this card legit has been following me for the past few days. So this is new beginnings, and it would just be fitting that it would come out here. So there's a new beginning at hand, but I feel like there's something in your ego that you're not looking at about your feelings in regards to this situation or person. I'm just trying to hold my microphone and finagle all this. So what are you lying to yourself about? That's kind of the energy that I'm getting here. There's some sort of thing that you're not being truthful, and it's not that someone is not being truthful towards you. It's that you are, all right, let's see. There's some new beginning, but okay. So there's something from the past that you might be in denial of, that might be holding you back from this new beginning. Now, obviously, it's going to be different for everyone, but only you know what that is. So this could be feelings for a past person. This could be a past situation that happened. This could be even something dating back from childhood, but there's something that you're in denial of that you don't want to face, which is inhibiting you, oh my word, okay, from moving forward. So this one slipped. So this could be, honestly, I mean, I don't know if I'm getting a pull towards like a love reading or any type of thing here, but with this, there's something that needs to be rectified from the past. So it could be a past partnership, a past spouse, a former lover. It could be a relationship. It could be a business dealing. There's something that you're not admitting to yourself about something from the past. And it's like, justice, like the scales of justice, right? It's like, it's like that, right? And so right now you're like this. You're topsy-turvy in this energy. What is this about? This is so interesting. My slippery tarot cards. I love them. Don't get me wrong. I fucking highly recommend this deck. Okay, so for some of you, I honestly think that your past is not as bad as you're making it seem. I feel like some of you might have given like a false perception in your mind that you're holding on to something or someone from the past, and you're perceiving it from your monkey mind as being worse or more difficult than it was, but it really wasn't that bad. Like if you can look back, I'm sensing there's some memory or some maybe saga in your life. I don't know why that word came to mind, but there's some sort of saga. Is this recording? Yeah. There's some sort of saga that you're viewing with eyes that are not accurate. It's like a false perception of someone or something from your past, and you're not moving forward because you're perceiving it as worse than it was. Like you're really perceiving this as like a bad situation. And I'm sensing now that there's going to be some sort of revelation to you that's going to show you, whether it's like a channeled message. It could even be this video. It could be maybe psychic messages that you do for yourself with your own tarot cards or divination techniques. there's going to be some aha moment of clarity that you're going to be like, oh shit, like you put yourself in your own prison because of this perceived wrong thing in the past, but there was nothing really negative that went on. It was your perception of it. Okay, King of Cups and 10 of Cups. Oh my God. So you have this potential right here. This emotional fulfillment or love of a lifetime that is right in front of your face or could be headed your way. And some of you who are not looking for like love, I can't listen. The sun is over here, so I don't even know if y'all motherfuckers are seeing these cards, but we gotta do the lighting angles. So there's some sort of emotional fulfillment that you're stifling yourself from because of this perceived past perception. So it could be a past relationship, it could be even it could be an ex from the past, it could be like a childhood memory of something, it could even be something like from a sibling from childhood, right? It doesn't have to all go back to like a love romantical type of situation, but there is something here that you're perceiving falsely, and it's keeping you from this new beginning of true happiness or emotional fulfillment. And if you're really not into the relationship thing, I'm still sensing that there's more joy to be found in your present life experience if you would let go of this thing here. And I feel like you need to just relax, because the past, even though it happened and you might be used to a certain form of programming, it doesn't necessarily mean that it's going to repeat itself again and again. It's sort of like when you drop the focus of this thing that happened from the past, that's when all of your future dominoes, I want to say, are going to fall into place. Okay. But you're lying to yourself. I think like for a lot of you, there might have been like an emotional situation which is taking up room in your psyche consciousness, and you're perceiving a situation as worse than it was. And it's like emotional debris that is there. And I don't know, this is general reading. It's to be different for everyone, but there's something there that's not letting you move forward. But the thing that you're perceiving as negative is not even negative, but it's like you ought to look at it from a different vantage point. Okay, so for some of you, this might be actually having dreams about something or someone. Okay, this is totally random and very specific, but some of you might have even someone who calls you or texts you or messages you, however, right? They slide in your DM. Someone is going to tell you that they had a dream and it involved you. And that dream might hold the key to whatever this thing is that you're holding on to. And it might not have anything directly to do with the situation at hand that you're holding on to, but it's going to unlock something in you. Either that, or you're going to have a dream and you're going to see this situation from a different perspective. And if you're not someone who really remembers your dreams, or you don't really have vivid dreams, maybe if you'd like, set an intention that the answer to whatever it is you're seeking will appear to you in your dreams. Okay. That's very, very fucking weird. Okay, because there's going to be some sort of turning point that's presented itself to you. So let's say you always you grew up and you feel like your caretakers gave you like a program about money, like that cliche one, money doesn't grow on trees, whatever. And then you felt like you were in a lack mentality your whole life, but it really wasn't what they were saying was accurate, right? Because we all create our own versions of reality. That was just their perspective, but they were only saying that to try to maybe help you in a way. But even though it was a detrimental belief system that was installed in your program, they did it to help you. And you're like, you know what? They were just looking out for me, right? Like that's one example of many, okay? Or it could be something from like a previous relationship that maybe it went south or some shit, and you're just like, oh well, blah 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 blah. But maybe there was some unknown factor in this relationship that you were holding this person accountable for something that they didn't do, or you misunderstood. Okay, so those are two very specific things, but I feel like there is something that has been eating away at your psyche, which was you were maybe thinking about new beginnings and moving forward, but there's something there, but it's not like it's not your fault that it's there. It's just like your psyche kind of picked it up as a programming and now you're just used to it. But it's not the other person's fault either. It's like a situation where there's a big misunderstanding and you saw something inaccurately and that has been inhibiting you, and something similar is going to um, appear in front of you in the near future. Okay, like it's going to be something similar, but then you're going to unlock something. Some of you might be getting vindication or validation about someone or something in your life, like, aha, I was right all along. But there's going to be something is to be gifted to you, whether it's knowledge or an actual gift or some sort of monetary compensation. You're going to be gifted with something, and it's going to help you to embark on this new chapter of your life. Yeah. So this again, I'm sensing that there's be some sort of like material comfort that's going to be granted to you out of nowhere. It might be even, let's say, some of you, and this is very specific. Some of you, if you're going through a divorce, you're gonna see that the other person's side was not as bad as you originally thought it was, and some of you might be receiving like compensation from that divorce. Okay, if that, that's one example, but it's very very specific. Okay, and really, it's like nothing to worry about. Like, you're gonna see that this whole thing that you've had going on, maybe in years in your psyche, was actually something that was a false perception, and you're gonna look at this back at that time that you spent worrying about that thing. You're gonna be like, oh my god, like, what the fuck? Like, you're gonna wonder why you were ever worried about it at all. Okay, and it's not gonna be in a way where you're pissed, like you wasted time, but you're just gonna be like, shit, man, like, there was really nothing going on, and then you have this brand new beginning that's being offered to you. So perhaps physically, perhaps in the form of a new person, a new job, a new home, a new relationship. It could be a new office in your current workspace, right? Like, there's something brand new that's going to be gifted to you, and it's going to be something of value in the physical realm. But you're going to see in this moment of clarity when, like, this person or this situation, it's going to seem like it's presenting itself to you again, and you might feel like these old triggers are unlocked in you, but then you're going to receive some sort of clarity that's going to help you to take the next step in your life experience.